You don't need to be Columbo to see where this fight is headed. Hey, bam! All right, hand, push Mickey Ward down. HBO's making a movie on me and my comeback of my brother. There's gonna be Soul Man be in Atlantic City next week.
In 1993, Lowell, Massachusetts, Dickie, once celebrated for a fight against Sugar Ray Leonard back in 1978, is interviewed by HBO. Proudly, he brings along his younger brother Mickey, explaining how Mickey followed his path into boxing. On the streets, Dickie soaks in the attention, telling everyone that HBO is filming a documentary about his comeback while also hyping up Mickey's upcoming fight. He signs autographs, poses for photos, and basks in the spotlight. But when it's time to train, Dickie doesn't show up at the gym.
Hey, we don't know where Dickie is.
You know where he is.
Instead, he's at a crack house, bragging about his fight from years ago while getting high with friends. Only when he realizes how late it is does he rush to the gym, where he pushes out a family friend, Officer O'Keefe, so he can train Mickey himself. The brothers put in some last-minute hard work, with Dickie constantly reminding Mickey of the techniques that once made him victorious. Meanwhile, Mickey notices Charlene, a bartender, though he's too shy to approach her at first.
Let's just go talk to her. She's a nice girl.
With some encouragement, he finally talks to her and shares his hopes of proving himself in the ring.
What is head, body, head, body?
Well, I hit him in the head, and then his hand's got to go up to protect himself, so it opens up his body, and then when I hit him in the body, the hand goes back down. I go back up to the head, the hand goes back down. I hit him in the body. You know, people don't know fighting and think, you know, you do a lot of damage hitting somebody in the head, but you actually do more hitting them in the body.
Are you married?
I'm not married. I got a daughter. I see her every other weekend. Her name's Casey, but that's it.
Later, he visits his daughter Casey at his ex's house, promising her that one day he'll win big enough to get a place where she can stay with him more often.
Good luck, Daddy.
Thanks, Casey.
The night of his big fight arrives. Mickey, his family, and the crew travel to Atlantic City, though they have to drag Dickie out of the crack house on the way. At the hotel, Mickey learns that his scheduled opponent is out with the flu. Instead, he's offered a replacement, Mike Mungeon,
Holy shit.
a much bigger fighter who recently got out of prison. Although Dickie insists Mickey can handle him, things quickly fall apart.
Replacement from Philadelphia. Ward thrown around by a...
In the ring, Mickey is completely overpowered. The crowd mocks him, his family can barely watch, and he's brutally beaten until he collapses. Afterward, Dickie still tries to chase old glory, running into Sugar Ray and reliving his past, while Mickey sits quietly, broken and humiliated. A wealthy investor named Mike Toma approaches, telling Mickey that his family is holding him back and offers him a chance to train in Vegas. But when Alice and Dickie hear about it, they dismiss the idea, insisting family comes first.
What are you going to do in Vegas without Dickie, without your family?
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him.
You told him that, right?
Yeah, I told him. I said I need to be with my family alone.
At home, Mickey admits he's not sure he wants to keep boxing, though his family convinces him to stay in the game. But the defeat weighs heavily on him. Depressed, he locks himself away, avoiding everyone. Charlene eventually shows up, demanding to know why he disappeared after asking her out. Mickey finally takes her to a cheap theater far from home, embarrassed to show his face in Lowell after his loss.
I came here because I don't want to show my face in Lowell. I told everybody I was going to win that fight and get back on track. I told my daughter I was going to get a bigger apartment so she could move in. You don't think I wanted to call you? I was embarrassed. I mean, I'm sick of being a fucking disappointment.
Charlene sees through his pain and questions whether sticking with his family is really the best choice for his boxing career. Sometime later, Alice manages to secure another fight for Mickey through Lou. At home, his sisters gossip bitterly, blaming Charlene for his absence. When the whole family gathers to discuss the opportunity, tensions rise. The sisters treat Charlene with hostility, while Mickey quietly admits he doesn't like how things have been handled. When he hesitates to explain, Charlene steps in, pointing out that the family set him up for failure in his last fight. Her words ignite a heated argument with the family, and only George stays neutral. Dickie tries to ease the tension, promising he'll find a way to raise money so Mickey can train year-round. Meanwhile, HBO's crew returns to continue filming. Charlene asks about the project, only to learn it's not about Dickie's comeback, but about the devastating effects of crack addiction. Dickie, still in denial, believes he's the star of a redemption story. That night, he devises a scam, luring men with his girlfriend while he and his friends pose as cops to rob them. The first attempt works, but the second goes wrong when their victim alerts the police. A chaotic chase breaks out, ending with Dickie brawling with officers. When Mickey tries to step in, both brothers are arrested. At the hearing, Mickey is released, but Dickie, with a long history of arrests, faces multiple charges and the steep bail. Sent to prison, he struggles through withdrawal. While outside, Mickey feels lost. He tries reaching out to Charlene, but she refuses to let him in, pushing him to face his situation alone. In Lowell, whispers follow him wherever he goes, people mocking him as Dickie's brother. Officer O'Keefe encourages him to return to the gym, warning him not to watch HBO's newly released documentary. Inside prison, inmates gather to see the film, teasing Dickie as a Hollywood star. But as the documentary unfolds, it reveals the ugly truth about his addiction and downfall. The harsh reality devastates his family, leaving Alice and her daughters in tears, while Dickie himself storms out in anger. Alone, he finally breaks down in private. For Mickey, the film is a turning point. After Charlene returns to comfort him, he finds the strength to start over. With O'Keefe by his side, he begins training again, slowly rebuilding his confidence and healing his injured hand. Eventually, George introduces him to Sal Lanano, a businessman interested in managing his career. Sal offers Mickey a local fight to get him back on track, but with one condition: Alice and Dickie must stay out of the way. Mickey agrees, supported by Charlene and O'Keefe. The decision enrages Alice, who lashes out at George for bringing Sal in. Even among the sisters, divisions appear. One admits that maybe a new path is worth trying, while the others insist Charlene is the real problem. Furious, they storm to Charlene's house. When Mickey and Charlene step outside,
Skank. Don't call me skank. I'll rip that nasty hair right out of your fucking head.
the sisters hurl insults, and chaos erupts. In the middle of the confrontation, Mickey makes his choice clear. Alice is no longer his manager. The scene ends with a physical brawl between Charlene and his sisters, forcing Mickey to drag Charlene back inside to stop the madness. Weeks later, Mickey steps into the ring with his new team behind him. In his first local fight, he takes down Hernandez in the second round with a flurry of punches. Momentum builds as he knocks out Manetti. Then Collins, stacking up victories that put him on a winning streak. Wanting to be up front, Mickey visits Dickie in prison to tell him he's switched teams. Though it stings, Dickie still asks about his strategy for the next big fight against Sanchez. Mickey admits his plan is to hold back until the middle rounds, then strike hard with an overhand. On fight night, things go badly. Round after round, Mickey barely throws a punch, taking blow after blow while the crowd boos. His family is embarrassed, but Dickie insists he's sticking to the plan.
I don't know what you're doing, Mickey. You want to fucking tell me?
By the seventh round, even the referee considers stopping the fight.
Come on, man!
Finally, Mickey unleashes the head and body technique, landing a brutal shot to Sanchez's kidney that drops him to the mat. In spite of the odds, Mickey wins. And suddenly, he's in line for a title shot. 8 months later, Dickie is released from prison. Alice and his son welcome him home. But tension fills the gym when he tries to step back in as Mickey's trainer.
I made a promise to them I wouldn't work with you again.
Mickey reveals he signed a deal not to train with him again. Hurt, but trying to save face, Dickie steps aside. Alice argues that Mickey couldn't have beaten Sanchez without him, but Mickey credits his progress to Charlene, O'Keefe, and Sal. Still, he tries to find middle ground, saying he wants Dickie back, but only if O'Keefe is part of the team too. Frustrated, Dickie slips back to the crack house, but surprises everyone by leaving the cake from his welcome party behind, swearing it's his last visit. He then goes to Charlene, admitting he wants to set things right for Mickey's sake. She finally agrees to stand with him again, and the brothers reunite. Together, they prepare for the biggest challenge yet, a championship fight against the undefeated world welterweight champion, Shea Neary. In Liverpool, the arena is filled with Neary's fans, booing Mickey as he enters the ring.
Mickey Ward, 30 wins, 7 losses. He's gotten better recently, 20 KO.
From the opening round, Neary dominates, pushing Mickey around and knocking him down. By the 6th and 7th rounds, it looks hopeless. But in his corner, Dickie reminds him of everything he's endured, the pain, the humiliation, the battles outside the ring. He tells Mickey, now is the time to turn it all into strength. Mickey digs deep. In the next round, he seizes an opening, landing a sharp uppercut that rattles Neary. Using the head and body rhythm Dickie drilled into him years ago, he unleashes a relentless combination. Blow after blow, Neary stumbles until finally crashing to the mat. Mickey Ward has done the impossible. He defeats Neary and becomes the world welterweight champion. The crowd erupts, his family celebrates, and after years of struggle, Mickey finally claims the glory that once seemed out of reach. And with that, their story came to an end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting recaps.
Oh, fucking cabbage head. Boom, boom. Whack out. Boom, boom. What's up, buddy? Boom, what'd you see? Uh-oh, under arrest. Let's go. Move it out. Let's breathe. Yeah. It's been real, right?
It's been real. It's been unreal. It's been a great experience. Just glad it was done finally, and just thanks to everyone so much.
Thanks so much, good. Meet all you Hollywood people.
Yeah, I know what I mean when I say I can't get a word.
I'm telling you, you'll never get a word. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
See you, everybody.